Anguka nayo. Anguka nayo. So, anguka nayo. I did unpack like most of the things. They're scattered like everywhere. They go all over the place. That's the point. I want to clean the Ghana bags, the Ghana must go bags. The Ghana must go. Hey, here the Ghana must go. I was reading. Okay, I watched the YouTube video on why it is called the Ghana must go. Quite an interesting documentary that was. So I have to like clean them because they're very dusty. They're on the corridor. The hanging lines are full now. So this is the second batch of clothes I have washed, and all the hanging lines are full. So once the clothes dry, I'm giving them about tomorrow, all of tomorrow. I clean the bags, then take them to shoe a cobbler, yeah, anishone, and then I come repack because these things can fit on these wardrobes. Yeah, I've already occupied like 3 of them, so I need to like clear things from them, from the wardrobes. These clothes here are the ones I cleaned and unhanged. So yeah, just planning the month out. It's July. Things to do. We've got things to do. Yeah. And I will tell you something. See this? Once I get the place organized, I'll be able to find the other color pencils, because I had like the black, red, and blue out for some project I was doing. But now with everything spread out the way it is, lazima tu ni organize. So once I'm done organizing, then I'll get to the other color pencils. I was reading the books that I like. That book, there's a nice book, yeah, but the Atomic Habits, it's somewhere there. I was reading it. So anguka nayo. What's new? I found the ball, the bearing. It's called a bearing for the ring light. The bearing is this part. Yes, it's a bearing for a reason. Anguka nayo. Anguka nayo. Na inaanguka walai. Anguka nayo. Nishikilie. So I tie it up. Return it because it's supposed to stay there. I'm not using it today. So ilo naenda kutafuta hiyo yote na kwanza iko huko chini. So okay, and you see this one's dry. I need this to dry, so I put it there and it's washing. Okay, I'm going through business ideas. In my head, it's the first reason, okay, the main reason as to why I decided to pick up the camera, because I as I was unpacking, I found 2 pairs of scissors. Inafaa kukata na makasi. The one I usually use is somewhere around here, and the other 2 are in the kitchen. So anyways, back to my brainstorming. Anguka nayo. I've watched many TikTok videos of that song, Anguka nayo, Anguka nayo, Anguka nayo, the lyrics bado. But your party Anguka nayo, Anguka nayo. So business ideas, you can start with how much? 5,000 Kenyan shillings, then upgrade to 10,000, maybe 20. Anguka nayo, see, I cut this hair design, okay, story for another day. But don't know whether you can tell. Nilipata flat iron. There's a flat iron somewhere. Flat iron. I'm gonna try and flatten out. I'm gonna try and flatten out this front part of the flat iron. Good thing it's a low heat flat iron, so it's not gonna burn the hair. Anguka nayo. So I'm thinking about business, like I always do. Who doesn't want to get rich? Who doesn't want to get rich? But it's not only just about the money, it's about fulfillment as well, you know. Nywele imetoka kwa kichwa. Kweli, hii ni mrefu. It's about fulfillment. Okay, one would argue money brings fulfillment, but at the same time, it's not a guarantee that you're going to get money, you're going to get a fulfillment out of making a lot of money, because you might not like your job, you might not like what you're doing, but still be getting a lot of money from it. So so yeah, I'm just seated thinking about business and money and health and food and education. Nowadays I don't think about alcohol or any other kind of drug that I don't want to mention because they're very much illegal. Josiki na Mugoka and Mira. So atomic habits, if you wanna be successful, you gotta make a couple of sacrifices. Kuna kitu yenye coming on a silver platter, not unless of course you're inheriting money that's already been worked for. And if you are, then you wouldn't feel the need, you wouldn't find the need of altering, curating your habits to fit that of a successful human being. Because if you want to be successful, there's an embodiment for a successful person. You cannot just you gotta want to have it. You gotta want to have it. You've got to want to have it, and you've got to be willing to work for it, because nowadays things don't fall from the sky. They used to in the Bible. Nowadays, other than rain, nah. Anguka nayo. So yeah, I still haven't found makeup brushes. Kwani niliziweka wapi? I just found this one, this small kabuki one. The others sijui niliweka wapi, but I'm yet to unpack all the things. Like I've said, things are all over the place. Once I get them organized, I'm gonna get things I was intentionally looking for. Anguka nayo kabuki. It's called a kabuki brush. Yeah, I think kabuki. Siku zangu nikisomanga makeup fresh from high school, I watched a number of YouTube videos, and imagine I just perfected the art of doing makeup. I can do makeup on myself really nice. On other people I'm not as sure, but I know siwezi kosea sana. I've tried it a number of times. Do I have a lipstick here? I want a red lipstick. Okay, I don't use Blue Band. I don't use Blue Band because Blue Band high melts. So if it doesn't melt in hot fluid, where is it supposed to go into my body? Where? So naiangalia inashanga nini. So this is like a small tin. It was in this drawer, and I have iko na vitu ndani zimeanza kumea. Ndio nimeiona na shanga wala. What? How do people eat this? It's not like I've never eaten Blue Band. I have used this product before, but nah, I intentionally don't use it because haijawahi nimekia sense. Number one, it's very tasteless. Very, very tasteless. Ukiweka kwa mkate hausikii taste. It's not like jam that's sweet. Uangalia kifuniko venye inakaa. Kwani inakauka? it's grainy, almost grainy, like with inakaa to greens, and it's not dry, haijakauka. See, like for example, sijaelewa mbona watu wanakulanga hii kitu. Why would you use Blue Band on bread? Yet there's the option of jam and honey. Blue Band, never. What? But nini kitu inamea huku ndani? Hizi ni nini zinamea huku ndani walai? Hapana, is this one? Maybe. What the hell? I was intending to use it for a project. Yeah, I'm always doing projects, but I wanted to make a mold of this mannequin here. I won't go for it. So nimekuwa nikiweka with the intention of using it to like huku ndani, so that the material I would be using for the mold isikwamilia hapo. It's just like a priming, like a baking tray. In my head, that's what I was thinking. But what do you mean this thing? What is this? Kwanza in particular, what's this? What's that? Hata huku kwingine kwa nini kunakaa hivi? Inakaa ni kama, you know how weevils zikichuna maharagwe, like to holes. This inakaa hivyo. Okay, enough of this Blue Band. What a weird bad product it is. Best before 16th February 2025. Dustbin. Very fast. Low fat spread. Hata kufuniko haishiki. Ama hizi ni zile counterfeit. Kwa wapi ni ya Kebs? Wiko nayo. I don't eat this. I don't use Blue Band. Nilikata tangu 20. Okay, when I was young, of course, we used to do like Blue Band and jam. But it got to a point, I stopped, I lost this taste. Not that I've ever had it. But you know, when you're doing Blue Band and jam, of course, you want to taste the jam because it's sweet. But here, I don't even take Blue Band here because I searched for the tastier Blue Band. It did not make any sense for me. I don't use the product. I don't. So, but people use it for baking. But even so, there's one that's called Prestige. Prestige I've tasted and it's smooth, iko na ka vanilla taste yenye nilitumianga ilikuwa na vanilla taste, but hata hiyo mi hizi mavitu no, hizi mavitu no. Masoda kwanza hadi soda soda no ways, no ways. Kuna vitu sasa niliamua sitakuwa natumia kabisa 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 kabisa. Niliamua sitakuwa natumia kabisa soda, either ikue hata Coca-Cola au Mirinda, Pepsi, sijui what, Mountain Dew, no. Any carbonated drink I'm not taking. Red Bull, no. Hizi juice zingine sijui fruit juice ini blue band fruit juice, sijui fruit juice, Minute Maid, sijui Minute Maid, nini ingine, Del Monte, sijui mixed fruit. If it's Del Monte, I'm taking pineapple only. Pineapple only. Nata hiyo pineapple saa zingine heri nijitengeneze. Hizi vitu soda, hizi majuice fani, hizi za kudilute, no. Hizi sijui mixed fruit, sijui apple, sijui what flavor, no. What else did I vow to never take? Oh, okay. Energy drinks iko kwa the first carbonated drinks, yeah. Na what else? I'm trying to like walk through a supermarket. Flavored milk I enjoy. It tastes nice. Is there anything in particular I have a distaste for? Okay, Ray-Ban I like. Lucozade, that too. But even those, once in a while. If I'm substituting soda for anything, it would be for Ribena. Oh, and alcoholic drinks too. Not taking. No wine, no wine, no whiskey, no gin, no beer, no vodka, no cognac, no Scotch whiskey. I am done with those. Done. No smoke too. No smoke. No smoke. No cigarettes. No shisha. Not doing yeah, that's true. Nah. Cuba, no. Hey, no prescription drugs too, not unless it's prescribed by a qualified doctor. And what else? No loud music. No, hey, another thing that too. Kweli nimeanza kuzeeka. Kweli, because but ever since, because I've been in Rongai for a while. I school in, yeah. So, me loud music, no. I don't do earphones. I do not do headphones too. Nah. Loud music, ile ya manganya, no. Nitapanda hizi gari mzee. Hizo nitapanda. Wacha tuende tumenyamaza. Me loud music, no. Kabisa, no. What else? Okay, chips, okay. Eggs, okay. Something else. Chicken, funny. I also don't do. You see this chicken with thin skin? I tell you, nah. Like here we take a piece of chicken and I'd like, okay, most of the times I prefer the drumstick, like naitwa mapaja, because unauma tu once nyama imeisha unaachia hapo. I don't like at least breast niko na nyama. Nah, hizi makuku no, unless I've bred it myself or I know the farmer. I know the farm from whose compound the meat is from. Hata nyama nilikuwa nimesema wacha kwanza ni pause. Nisikuwa nakula nyama because hizi manyama zi. Okay, fish is okay, but I am very particular nowadays. Very, very particular. With things I let into me. Very particular. Age. But I've enjoyed for the while I did all that. It was fun. Yeah. Saizi no. No. Is there anything else? I would literally say not true. I'm looking for things. I would say, hey, yo, no, thank you. Oh, an environment, okay. But nowadays, I really find myself in environments where anything I am not about is within. It makes sense, right? If it's not for me, I am not within that environment in the first place. Like, I'm never in a room where people are smoking cigarettes. I intentionally exclude myself from such gatherings and meeting points. Even mogokas, nah. But I know a number of people who use mogoka and mirror, but these are okay. But you know, like kaka. What else? Gel. So I recently got my nails done. Yeah, I had said that I would get the powder, the deep powder, but now I had the budget for the gel, so I just did the gel. But for my toes, because I used to do gel too for my toes, now cancel. Gel on my hands and gel on my toes, cancel. So I'll be doing the regular polish on my toes. So gel on my toes, no. Gel on my fingernails, no. But for now, it's what's within my budget. So tacheza nayo tu kiasi, then ifike mahali I cancel. What else? Nowadays I can chew gum. Nowadays I chew gum. I'd even bought chewing gum. But now this place, I don't know where I put the 3 chewing gums. Chewing gum ilikuwanga 5 bob. Nowadays the supermarket at 7. I got like 3. So those are like 12 pellets. Hey, there was a time I couldn't chew chewing gum because my jaws would lock. I would chew and then inafika mahali ina lock because I have a cavity. So while undergoing treatment, hizo masindano zilifanya jaws zangu zilock because I was the test subject for those doctors then back in 2009. I know. Nilipiga hesabu nikaona hizo masindano zenye hao watu walinidunga hiyo walikuwa wanafunzwa na mimi because it was a certain South Korean doctor in a facility in Nakuru. It's a mission hospital. So it's a Catholic mission hospital. So that doctor, the South Korean doctor, I remember that day. Alinidunga masindano mingi kwa mdomo. Hapa hiyo niliganda hivi half and even my tongue. And from then on, my jaws, I from 2009 till when did I start chewing gum again? 2020, say 2020, yes, 2020. So those like 10 years. I couldn't chew gum. Hata kukula vitu like hard githeri, I couldn't, because my jaws would lock. Like I would chew, afu inafika mahali I can't, jaws zinakwama. You wouldn't get it unless you've been through a similar experience. But how I knew I was the test subject is in 2022 I started eating sweets again. I have jars here, they used to be full of sweets, and then I used to eat sweets again, so the cavity started reacting, yeah. So I went back to the same facility, got different doctors, and that doctor did one injection. I can't tell you, sindano ya mdomo zi, it was a single one. Hey, unasikia uchungu hadi masikio. Anyways, and that's how I knew if one would have done the trick in 2009, why did I get like 7? Didn't make any sense. So I because ni mimi walikuwa wanaonyesha, so unafinya shika dunga hapa, shika dunga hapa, you know. Hey, anyways, that being said, it's been 31 minutes. It's even ended itself. It said reached maximum length of video recording. Oh, I was to get I was going for the iPencil when I found the blue band. So if you've not watched the TikTok video, this is a thick iPencil. Use it to line the lips for an ombre look. Okay, I was looking for a lipstick, but so why would I want to do makeup now? Just to show ya. See, this calculator. My father bought me this calculator. And then it was working here. So nikaifungua huku nyuma, kacha kufanya kazi. 2,000 zimeishi hapa. So nimebaki na ile Casio mzee. This is the FX991. Yes, like for complex math. So I've got the other Casio. So I am going to take this to somebody. It's gotta be fixed. It's gotta be fixed, please. It's gotta be fixed. So yeah, I need to take this to the fundis. Anyways, I want to line my lips just because I want to. Okay, it's got a little bit of platform, so I'm not gonna sharpen it. This is how I do it. Okay. So here's a trick. See, this trick is called underlining. It's from Kylie Jenner. So we all know Kylie Jenner. Yeah, so if you want your lips to be full, like to look thick, you underline. So underlining would mean you lips zinaishia hapa. See here. So I'm gonna underline just a little bit lower. Let me show you. So without underlining, it would look like this. See? Yeah, without underlining. The line is within the lips. Now with underlining, Looks like that. Mm-hmm. Ugh. Okay. Mambo ndo hayo. Okay. Where is it? My lip ends here. Lip line is here. Ah, this camera. But it's here. Let me just use the mirror. There. And the lining is here. You can, okay, you probably cannot tell from that angle. Okay, because this camera is the phone camera that I've always been using. But last semester, but you can kakivuli hapa. Shadow. So, I don't have a lip balm. There was this lip balm I was using. Hizi za kuuzwa za Dubois. Zenye sijui itan sijui what color ama it's glossy. It started charring my lips. Kaanza kukua black. Kaona no ways. So I'm gonna buy the Nivea one. I'm actually gonna buy it this week. But I do lipsticks most of the time if I'm gonna do makeup. Nivea lip balm says me how much? 300. Last I got was around 230 with chocolate. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, where's the lipstick? We have a lipstick here. Nothing in there. I'm supposed to get a red lipstick. I want a red lipstick. Red lipstick. Hakuna nini. Hakuna lipstick. So just use what? Mafuta. So hii mafuta nayo. Okay. We're ready. So, how do we make money? Young people want money. Who wants to retire at 65 with a pension? Na venye sisi ni wazembe. Sisi tunataka soft life. We didn't come to this life to suffer. I am thinking of how I'm going to make a lot of money. Making a lot of money requires reaching a lot of people. So what service, what products can I offer the masses? Ideas nafikiria ideas. Fikiria ideas. It's quiet. The students singing. Kukumenyamaza. Like places like this. Hakuna makelele. Nowadays people don't play loud music. It's long holidays. So most guys are home. Okay, not here, that is. They might be somewhere else and not home. But during session, people play a loud music. Because, comrades with aux. Talk on aux cable, aux speaker, hoofer. Oh, we're talking a hoofer. Nowadays the two monkeys don't come here. Kila mtu aliacha kuweka dustbin nje. See, okay, where is the game reserve? From this side is the game reserve. Like Maasai Lodge game reserve is on this side. So hawatoi wanaimbia wapi? Hawatoi wanaimbia wapi? This is for an outfit. It's for an outfit. Okay, the time it doesn't. Okay, see, when it was being made, I had braids, so because of the braids, it's kind of big, so I had to like staple it to like lessen the size, the circumference. Yeah, coming to America. Oops. I was born to flex. Yeah, diamonds on my neck. Another thing Tanvikumbuka, amongst the things I have intentionally decided to not do is listen to condescending music. This particular one I hate, and I use the word hate intentionally because I find it very subjective, very, very subjective, and don't take it wrong. I like myself a lot. Hey, a lot. I appreciate me. I appreciate my size, my body, and everything. It's called sijui TikTok. Sijui una TikTok nini? Baby huna ass una TikTok nini? Hizo ni nini? Una TikTok nini? Something like that. I dislike the song. Dislike that chorus. Very, very, very much. Very, very. Even these other ones sijui and I know these guys, not personally, but I know them. Yeah, sijui before me name Mamoshi, sijui before name me Seth, Moshi the foreign, sijui ufanya yani. Of all the things you could have sung about, of all the things you could have sung about, you sing about body, you sing about drugs, you sing about, but and yet you expect to get mature audiences. Sorry. Study your industry. Look at the peers. No, the guys who came before you. Have they ever sung about anything to the likes of what you're singing? I understand it's a new generation and all, but come on. 3 years. 3 years. Yeah. Long case forgotten. Out and gone. Hizo stories. Your stories, and you'll bear me witness. Such music doesn't get played in like the top national radio stations, and if it does, it's through DJ music, through DJ mixes, right? But not ati it's a break during a major morning conversation and then that song is played. Nah, ati before me name sijui mushinza foreign ndio ufanya sijui but let me not let me not be all, oh, it's bad music, because pandana zikitoka, I was back in my I'm still in my 20s, but I was in my early 20s and we were there. But the us who were singing used to never attend classes. Yeah. Oops. But that's the case. Ukiona nikiwa nimefika hapa, major intervention. When you're singing panda na sijui do hapo nyuma nasidika juu mnafana na kina Ethic, kina Boondocks, as we were out partying, doing our ooh, here we are. No, here I am. Let me speak for myself, because I intentionally cut off everyone when we were about that life with. So nah. Nah. So if you wanna progress in life, you need to use your head. It's okay to be carried away in the moment once in a while, but you gotta plan, you gotta strategize. You've got to, because we won't tell you, we will not tell you. We're gonna be unatokea, we even sponsor. But it gets to a point in life where you set your priorities right, and you've got to. It's not like you've got a choice, because it's either you do that or you get flushed out. Yeah. So mambo ndio hayo. If you wanna be rich, if you wanna be successful, see that I'm rich, but I'm getting there. There I must land. And anybody who will be within my circle, anyone who would be within my circle doing drugs out, nah, because I need to have people around with whom I'm on the same level of thinking with. So if you don't understand yet what altering your conscience does through your frame of mind, you've got the discipline not. As in, you've got no discipline, and I can't have that around me. No, I'm sorry. Years back, I would have entertained it because I was part of the crew. But now, nah, please, nah. No, because you see this map, I want to go to all these countries. All these countries on this map. This is the map I'm talking about. I want to go to all those countries. And I know I can't get to the point where I'm traveling however much I like if I've not got the discipline to contain myself and act proper to ensure that my plans pull through, like workouts in totality. May not be 100%, but a 98.5 would do. Yes, and I've got to work the 98.5. So hata kama unaonjaga once, I don't think I will entertain you. I'm sorry. We'll talk, yeah, but please know you're gonna be there. Me, nah. Family, friend, don't care. But so long as you and I are not reading from the same page, nah. Sorry. Then again, I'm not sorry because it is my life at the end of the day. So you gotta do what you gotta do with your own life for your own life, you know. Mambo ndio hayo, because looking back, I missed classes. I missed classes, a number of them. And it's really the reason why I have never been able to catch up. And I'm not regretting, don't get it wrong. This is not me being remorseful. Because that part of life, I enjoyed a lot. But saizi, would I have done anything different? No, I would not have done anything different. Because I knew campus for me was where I was going to have fun. And nilifika hivi, kama nimeanza mchezo. I hope my parents don't get to watch this. And I hope they don't watch these videos. I hope they'll never watch them because ni kazi ingine watakuwa wamekosa. But anyways, for me, I knew campus was going to be the like raha, dunda, music, everything else, consuming everything I was doing, and I enjoyed it then. Now, saizi, nah, I wouldn't. I did it. I'm okay. I like it that I did. Yes. Saizi, on to the next chapter of my life, which is me working on wealth, working to ensure I never will ever have to struggle. I never will ever have. These English words zinatoka wapi? Is that even correct semantics? I never will ever have. You get the point. But, okay, so, yeah, your case closed, chapter gone. Is it a fresh start? Not per se, because high at the back of my mind, I always knew it was going to get to a point where this would have to, like, work out. I want money. I want money. A lot of money. I'm very expensive. My habits are no okay. Once I start getting money, my habits will be very expensive. I like good things. I appreciate good things, good ambience. At hapa, by the way, my parents keep me here because they know I like good things. Yes, sipendi mateso. Nani napenda kuteseka? Nistaki kuteseka. Nah. If it's not giving me peace, nah. If it's interfering with my pleasure, nah. Nah. So that's that. What else? Oh, yeah. No. I went to roller skate, rollerblade, I went the 4 wheels first, then get the what's the 1, 2, 3, 4 wheels, like the car 4 wheels, and then get is it called inslide? No, it's called inline. Yes, inline roller skating shoes. First one I start with the 1, 2, 3, 4, then the inline. See, expensive habits, because to get those I need like a whole 10 G's for the shoes, for the helmet, for the guards, you know. And I need a good place. I want to go golfing, but most importantly, horse riding and scuba diving. I don't know about skydiving, nah, but scuba diving, I want to go swim with the fish. The aquatic life is so beautiful. Fish, they have different patterns. They are pretty underwater. Like vegetation underwater is so cute. Like, it's so pretty, so very pretty. Yeah, probably do makeup, like the, what's it called? There's a word for the drug makeup, like when you put jewelry, Yeah, I want to do that too. But a couple of things I'll be doing this year. I will get a nose piercing. I want another nose piercing here. Yeah, and then get other piercings on this other ear. I was thinking about a tongue piercing. I wanted a snake bite. Was it a snake bite? Yeah. Nikakumbuka the last one I had, nilikuwa na clash meno. Nagonga meno sana kwanza nikichew. It was painful. Okay, pierce, it's painful, but you kind of like handle it because you want the piercing. But ukikula, I don't want nothing to interfere with pleasure derived from eating. Nah. So I won't get the tongue piercing. Nilikuwa nataka hii hapa, snake eyes. Hii hapa sitaki, ama niweke hiyo. Hiyo hapana. Hiyo nitafikiria because I wanted the snake eyes. I know that I'm not gonna get the snake eyes. Piercing kwanza nitajua baadaye after I fix this tooth. This one here. After I fix this tooth, not just piercings. But I'm gonna get other facial piercings. I want facial piercings. I want one for the nose over here, and others for the ears. Hapa stacking. Hapa nilikuwa nimefikiria hapa. Okay, sasa nikiweka hapo, ukitoa it leaves a mark. It leaves a mark. So do I really want the piercing ya hapa ndio ibaki na mark? Hiyo ni bambi. So I'm gonna get another one here, then probably add another one, but hiyo kwanza nitajua baadaye. So yeah, long videos. Yeah. YouTuber. How many videos does this YouTube page have? I do not know, but I'm gonna keep uploading for when I'm 30 and I wanna look back. Nijione. And then start selling this hair. There's one trick they forgot to share that is a true lifesaver. Using a water bag. Yes, it helps. Okay. Can I miss nyama choma? I want to get rich so that I can be eating meat on a weekly. Ya nyama imechinjwa nikiona. Fresh meat with bone soup. What? I want that. Kwanza bone soup. I will forgo everything else. I promise I will forgo everything else. Bone soup. Si ile yenye imewekwa chumvi ati unaweka chumvi kwa glass. No, yenye imepikwa vizuri imeiva. Na sasa niko na mafuta mingi. And then it's got like two flying pieces of flesh. Like some membrane, but you get the point. A bone soup. Tunasemanga people have no jobs in Kenya. It's just because we haven't created the perfect systems, and we can do that ourselves, because as of now, I ought to have a nutritionist myself. I ought to have a nutritionist. Everybody ought to have a nutritionist, because everybody's body type is subject to different nutritional requirements. So everyone's got to have a nutritionist. Everybody ought to go for medical checkups twice a month. Twice a month, everybody ought to go for medical checkups. It's 29. Ikifika 30 najisema, then start another one. We get the point. Medical checkups twice a month. Dental checkups as well, twice a month. Hizi ni vitu zenye kila mtu angekuanga anafanya, kila mtu angekuanga anafanya. Everybody would be in business, everybody would be working, everybody would be enjoying life in Kenya. Yes, we ought to have, everybody ought to be taking 6 meals a day. 6. Yes, I know what I said. 6, not 3. By the way, this thing of feeding school-going kids with 3 meals a day, ati mnaamka asubuhi mnakunywa uji, mnakunywa chai kavu saa 4, mnakula saa 7, and then mnakula saa 6. 4 actually ni 3 meals, because chai ya saa 4 si meal. Ati mnakula 6, 4 meals, no 3 meals. School-going kids who are in their active stages of growth, yes, who are using a lot of mental energy to think in class. 3 meals a day? Nah. No. Everybody in this country ought to have access to 6 meals a day. 6. Fruits, pudding hapo katikati, mandatorily. Compulsory. Mandatorily, yani ni mandatorily, compulsory. But now, well, flowers should be everywhere. Flowers should be everywhere. Dust should be checked. Dust, yani vumbi, should be checked. Oh, another thing, by the way, that I have intentionally decided to stay away from. Fumes. Hizi fumes za gari. And that's why I dislike going to Nairobi CBD and having to walk through, that side of town. Yenye magari zimepangana kwa barabara, inatoa moshi. By the time you're walking from one end to the other, you feel like you've got a nasal congestion and your lungs report to what are those? Bronchioles. Yeah, it's the bronchus and then the bronchioles. Bronchus, BRONCHUS. Yes, and then they go and branch into bronchioles, BRONCHILES, and then to the alveoli. Biology, by the way, was one of my favorite subjects. Biology, then geography. But I liked business the most because of the accounts. It was easy marks. But I don't know how I forgot to add the folio column in my KCSE. How I forgot, I don't remember how I forgot. But I guess it's just one of those things, I have always been acing. I've always been acing business. But now, ikafika kwa exam, after nimepeana paper ndo nakumbuka, na hiyo, what was it? Your account, sikuweka folio column. on both the debit and credit, I didn't input the folio. So it's usually date, particulars, then folio, then amount. Anyways, so Kiswahili was my worst. Kiswahili was my worst. Please make me understand. Make me understand what I am to do with. Tanakale za sauti is fun because you can make jokes out of it. Alianguka pu, alitumbukia kwa maji chupui, but what the hell am I doing with sauti guna? Okay, sauti guna is important because now I know what guna is. Because we know those, like Africans are privileged to have the ability to use such. Okay, we've got peculiar pronunciations to most of our words, so we've got a unique ability. Like the okay, Africans, because we've got, not most people can do. No, what's that? Wazungu hawawezi. Wazungu hawawezi. Like Mzungu hawawezi. The click sound, like for South Africans case, and as we can with the noses. Guess it's just a privilege of being born African, Kenyan in particular. I don't know about the other countries. Okay. But Kiswahili should have been optional. Honestly, Kiswahili should have been optional. Please, Kiswahili should have been optional. Kwanza, because it was such a struggle. It was such a struggle. I am sure my inshas had these regular Swahili words. Haikukuwa na kitu extravagant like the compositions, because compositions, you've got the like English words for them. So, but I liked Fasihi. Yeah, I liked literature more than I did Fasihi, because where am I using? I don't even remember a bit about Swahili, about Fasihi. I just remember this book that was Fasihi Simulizi that I particularly liked. But how is ngoma? Si tunajua ngoma ni song, like anacheza ngoma, hiyo ni wimbo. Then how does it have a different connotation when it comes to the Fasihi Simulizi? Ati sijui ngoma ni Kiswahili should have been optional right from Form 1. From Form 1. Kiswahili yenye tulisoma primary school, hiyo ilikuwa imetosha. From Form 1, it ought to have been optional. It was one of my downers when it came to high school experience. So, because hiyo ilinikoroga kusema kweli, I disliked that subject. I never saw any sense in misusing studying Kiswahili. I am sorry, but najua nafaa kuitumia kuongea, sindio? Because I now know kuongea is to talk in Swahili. But other than that, wacha hii yenye inatumia huko nje itoshe. Please let it be enough. I use the amount I have to for communication, and that's fine. I'm able to get by. But please, don't base my intelligence on a language I dislike. Kiswahili inatumiwa wapi, honestly speaking? In East African countries only. Now tell me, make commercial sense out of that language. Please, make it make sense. How is it going to make me money? If I'm going to write a book, it's going to be read only within East Africa. Yes, it's East Africa because it's Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. Do Rwandans use Swahili? Even so, compared to the English language that is global, you write a material, it gets to an audience of millions. Compared to Swahili, come on. Please, let's stop wasting each other's time. let's stop wasting each other's time. Swahili should be optional. Kama unataka kufanya Swahili, wewe fanya Kiswahili. You know what you're going to do with it. Au wengine, please, let's just... But mbona na debate in history ilishaisha, but just... Anyways, that is that. What else? Oh, magari and roadworthy. Hizo moshi ni mingi. Bana. Gari and roadworthy. There was a time, and it is this year. This year, what month? Or was it in March? Yes. Of Feb. Between March and Feb. I was coming from Kiambu. And there was this vehicle I got into. I was seated behind the driver. Explain to me the audacity to drive a vehicle, a matatu, without the speed not the speed governor. The speed lever. So there's that compartment for speed, right, on the dashboard. That vehicle had no lever. The lever is like an arm. These arm clocks, and you get the point. Had no lever. So the driver could go at 20, could go at 80, could go at 120, could go at 200. And it was on the road in Nairobi CBD. I used it to commute from Kiambu County to Nairobi. Kiambu Road. Without the extremeness of these unroadworthy vehicles is beyond. Tell me how till date magari ziko na milango zinaanguka. Mi kwanza I ought to get rich. I must get rich. I will not settle for mediocre. If people want to settle for mediocre, please, maybe what I will do Uber. I need to ensure, because apana. There's a monkey here. See the monkey? It's here. This is our life, huh? That is that. Seen the monkey? It's here. So nowadays the dustbin outside is empty. But if it had trash in it, they come and like spread the trash out. Come on. Nah, I don't want to clean up after you guys. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Nah. Because that's not what I want to do. Hell no. No. So, another thing I want to do is going to the national parks. Imagine being a Kenyan na haujaitembea kwa national parks. You've never experienced wildlife. Tourists come from different countries into your own land and get a better experience out of your own country than you do, than I do. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. So, kuingia kwenye magame reserve, that's what I want to do with my money. Yeah. I want to enjoy life. With my money and my parents' money. But my money, because my money is what's gonna like fulfill me. So ya kupewa haitawahi tosha. That's what my mother says. Pesa ya kupewa haitawahi tosha. So get your own money, ma'am. Okay? Get your own money. Oh, it's still here. Okay, imepanda huko juu. But it's not within an area of vision. I guess this is gonna be the last one. I've done 30 minutes first, the other 8. It's about a whole hour of me talking to a screen. See what we usually do with the mirrors. That's what we usually do with the mirrors. Self-assurance. Self-assurance and self-reassurance. And I wanna dance too. Okay. Can't stop the music. Panayana, sweetie. Yep. I saw some sweets. I saw some sweets. It's only, oh, it's the two. See what I've been using as bookmarks. Suffrage. This is a bookmark. This is a whole bookmark, but I like the print on it. Can't stop the music. Trying to lace with you. Ningekuwa nimeorder pizza. I need to be rich. I need to get rich. KFC, I'm not so sure because again, those chicken, as I've said, those chicken, but pizza and bacon. Nimeka kabla nikule bacon walai. Nimefikiria bacon hadi taste ya smoky imepotea. But most important, fruits. Fruits. Wake up in the morning, dish a bowl of fruits. After 3 hours, another bowl of fruits. 3 hours, bowl of fruits. Everybody will be in business. Natoka na baridi. Stima bado sijarudi. I'm feeling cold. Let's upload this. Lakini nasema we upload the video. Upload the video for today. And then do what? Do what? Do what? Do what? Hey, this monkey has a long tail. Okay. Kwani wako na mkutano. I can see too. Hey. There's a lot of meat to get pierced.